Welcome back to Gardening by the Barn. Thank you once again to the garden crew for tuning in to another video. And if you checking my video out for your first time and you want to be a part of the garden crew, all you got to do is click that subscribe button. Click on the like, click on the share, click on that bell so you know when I put up another video. And don't forget to drop me a comment. Talk to me, garden crew. We're garden crew today. We're going to be doing a few things in the garden. I'm just going to highlight what's going on in the garden for the month of July, since July just came in. I'm going to just share a few things with you, so y'all stay tuned and stick around with me, garden crew. Remember, we got action. Well, garden crew, this here, over here in the new raised bed, you see we got the Jubilee sweet corn and we got the Jubilee watermelon. I nicknamed it the odd couple because who would think watermelon and corn would grow together? Well, guess what, garden crew? It look like they're doing pretty good to me. So we gonna just look around and see if we see some little surprises out here in the garden. Just pay attention, garden crew. So I would say overall, look like the watermelon and the corn, they doing pretty good. And you see we have a bunch of watermelons. I didn't really count, but I think it's maybe about close to 10, maybe even 12. Okay, right here, y'all see where I had the cucumber, my first planting of cucumbers. I done already took that down, and we harvested maybe about close to 60 plus cucumbers. So we did good. And so I already dropped some more seeds, and you can see the cucumbers coming up right. And these two other cucumbers, these were some that I had still in the trays. I don't know if they're gonna come and add up to anything, but we plant them and we gonna see. So let's take a walk back here. Don't pay no attention to Tomato Boulevard. The heat is really on right now on Tomato Boulevard. Right back here, you see in these buckets right here, you see this plant. This is a crookneck squash. I dropped these seeds maybe a couple weeks ago. I also planted some zucchini right side it, but the zucchini, for some reason, the first planting that I dropped, it didn't come up. So I already dropped some more seeds, and we're gonna wait a little while and see what happens there. Okay, we over here at the sweet potatoes. Yeah, sweet potatoes, they crying right now. They want water. And so do the whole garden want some water, because this heat, we've been having high temperatures. And I've been having to water this garden and water it and water it. I'm waiting on some rain. It's supposed to rain today. So that's why they looking kind of pitiful, because I'm waiting on the rain. But if it don't rain, I'm going to have to water them. But yeah, these you can see that they done took over sweet potatoes, and these are the slips that we grew. You remember, go back and look at the videos. All 4 of these 27-gallon containers, we started our own slips. So we gonna walk on down a little bit more. Remember, we coming to the tied tomatoes. I took up the first 2 and I planted some more. So I think these right here some beefsteak, and I think the one next to it, I think some beefsteak in there, and I think that tall one right there, I think that's a black cream. So we done planted some more tomatoes in the tired tomatoes. So we gonna see what happened with that. Let's take a look at this black cream right here. You see this black cream, this tomato plant right here look like it's not bothered at all. You don't even see no yellow leaves, no brown leaves, but look at the one next to it. It almost burnt to a crisp. But look at this black cream. This black cream let them know that they can take a little bit of heat. And we got tomatoes on it. And so I will be planting more black cream next year. Now let's take a look at these peach trees. You see my peaches? They still holding on. They ain't fell off. It was a couple of them that split, so I took them off. I think one split on this tree, and then on the other tree, 2 split. So I took them off, and I did it off camera. And I did look inside of them, and I even tasted them. They taste pretty good. They just was it wasn't that juicy. But I did a little bit of research and I'm learning about peach trees. So yeah, you just got to take it as it comes. You learn, and then as you learn more, you do better. So Garden Crew, I'm gonna let them stay up there and see, because this year I learned that they got 4 stages to these peaches, and this, I think it's in this last stage where it's gonna grow a little bit bigger. So we're gonna see what it's gonna do. I'll let y'all know what happened. Now one night I was outside with the phone, and I said, you know what would be interesting? Let the Garden Crew see what the garden looked like at nighttime. So this is what you're looking at, Garden Crew. It's just a different perspective of the garden. And I almost forgot. Y'all remember the corn harvest video where we harvested the corn? Well, we done harvested it, and we done froze it. We done put it in the freezer. These are some of the bags you looking at right here. I think I bagged up 2 of them, and then the rest of the corn, I made a shrimp boil, and I put some of the corn in there. I also put some of the potatoes that we grew and the onions we grew in the bowl. And y'all know it was delicious, Garden Crew. But there you have it, garden crew. Another video. I just showed you a few highlights of what's been going on in the garden. I appreciate y'all for watching. And to those of you that hadn't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click on the like, the comment, and the share. And drop me a comment. And remember, this is gardening by the bone.